Hi, I'm Jay Shelton. Tuesday, January 20th, 2021, and just 12 hours from this very minute that idiot's out of office, gone for good, never to return. Happy about that. Here's a song I wrote back in 2002. It was right before I left Unadilla Valley in New Berlin, New York. Unadilla Valley High School is a school I taught at for 2 years at this little town, real little in upstate New York. Quite an experience there. Some people I'm still in touch with through Facebook and stuff, but someday I'll do a show where I go into depth about just some of the culture shocking changes there. But I told this story when I did this show last summer. I did one of my Concerts for the People shows, bits and pieces, and I'll repeat the story now. This was written 4/24/02. I was in the teacher's lounge with Chris Reynolds, who was I think math teacher, science teacher, then I think English teacher, one of those. Anyway, I think math or science. And she was asking me how you write songs, and I said, let's just listen in on conversations, and I wrote down little things we heard. And she said, you're just taking bits and pieces. And I said, yeah, and that ended up being the title for the song. And I said, that's the thing. And then I asked her for a letter between A and G, and she said D, and so I did it in the key of D, and I went home, wrote this, and came back. Now I embellished it a little. The parts about blood on the tiles of the floor, that has nothing to do with what anybody was talking about. I just needed something to fit there. And when I was practicing a little, I could sing it from memory, but when I tried to record it just now, I just kept flubbing up, so I'm gonna actually, I hate it when I have to look. I feel like it's a distraction for you, and it's a distraction for me, but I am not confident I can get all the way through and not looking. So here we go with a little help from Chris Reynolds, since it was her idea, and she picked the key, and I took some of her words, playing the Startocaster, Fender Stratocaster through the Fender amp. Bits and pieces. You're just taking bits and pieces, not the people like you've been around before. You'll just take my bits and pieces. Bits and pieces, it's a bad thing, it's a bad, bad thing to know. Time was terror, terrible timing. I suspect there's things you didn't want me to know. Bringing minds on bits and pieces. Bits and pieces, it's a bad thing, it's a bad, bad thing to know. And I would die to watch you suffer. To see you suffer, I would die. Let's do that chorus again, sorry. And I would die to watch you suffer. To see you suffer, I would die. And I'd be happy just to cut your fingers and watch them bleed away. Oh God, the whole chorus again with the glasses. I can't really see it from there. But I would die to see you suffer. To watch you suffer, I would die. And I'd be happy just to cut your fingers and watch them bleed along the painted floor. I won't give you a coat to tail on, and I'm not giving you the things you had before. And I didn't plan on bits and pieces and an orange in my bowl. Fear another wasted lifetime. Is that what you meant when you drew patterns on my back? You're just taking bits and pieces, it's a bad thing, it's a bad, bad thing to do. watch you suffer, see you suffer, I would die. And I'd be happy just to cut your fingers and watch them bleed along the pink blue floor. Bits and pieces. Next time I talk to you, unless I get some my mouth is dry and I can't even speak. Next time I talk to you, unless I have some insane inspiration during the night, we will be living in a freer, better place. Take care. Fade to black.